Now, Senator Warfield, go ahead.
Thanks, Laska Hirlik, and welcome to the House. Minister, Sinn Féin will obviously be supporting the bill here today. And, while it's typographical, in some sense, it represents a series of steps in a very long road for equal parental rights for LGBTQI couples. The lack of commencement of key parts of the Children and Family Relationships Act has been the issue that I've discussed most, I think, in my short time in this House. The main reason being is that it's one of the most pressing and obvious denials of LGBT rights that this government are currently accountable during this term. The negligence that has allowed for families to continue on for over 4 years without recognition, without legal rights, without protections, should be acknowledged for what it is. It's in the least disappointing and, arguably shameful that successive ministers around justice and equality, health, around employment and social protection have overseen those delays. And I don't know if we'll ever get to the bottom of why there has been so many delays, whether it's department officials or it hasn't been prioritised in work programmes or there's different agendas or whatever. But I think questions should be asked about those delays. In the intervening years, we've had a referendum for civil marriage equality. We've had 2 amendment bills aimed at fixing typos, 6 missed deadlines. A 7th deadline set today on the record here in this House. So, it's difficult. It's difficult to say, but some people arguably relied on these deadlines, and some took them in good faith, and we passed them on in good faith. I met mothers affected on numerous occasions, and you just can't feel for the situation. Loving, dutiful, caring parents, legal relationship or not, they've raised their children in spite of negligence on the part of the state. Yesterday we held a briefing in the AV room with Love Equality, the campaign for civil marriage equality in the North, and there was a bit of reflection on the 2015 referendum for marriage. This is one area where we haven't finished the job. Families being one of the most basic consequences of marriage, cohabitation or conception, and being one of the most primary units of the society. It's just amazing that we enacted such a landmark change to marriage, yet 4 years on we didn't furnish any rights for those married couples to start having children in their families. And some of the most hurtful arguments of that referendum campaign were about the gays raising children and the ability of the gays to raise children. So this should have been part of the priority. That being said, Minister Doherty, you have taken on the mantle on this issue. From my experience, most definitely in recent months, you've pursued commencement more so than any minister that I've dealt with, and I know you regularly interact with parents, even on Twitter. I keep them up to date around the commencement of the bill. I also want to thank you for accepting Sinn Féin's amendment. I know you see it as possibly redundant, and hopefully it will be, but I want to thank you for taking on that amendment. I also want to thank LGBT Ireland for their work, and they have joined us in the gallery here today. To Paula Fagan, thank you. There were a number of families individually campaigning around the issue, and LGBT Ireland brought those families together and mobilised the campaign and focused the campaign. And I think there's an obvious kind of working kind of relationship or respectful relationship going on there, which is brilliant. So I'll leave it there. We need advocates at Cabinet, and I'm getting attacked by a fly. And I thought he was going to go for Leo Varadkar.
There is he's getting to everybody.
We need advocates at Cabinet, and thank you for your work.